Hi buddies, Jose at Wire Ninjas. We build systems and circuits of integrity. We are also Dreamedia's preferred install partner in the New Jersey area. That means two things. One, we make great videos for you guys. Number two, if you need system, audio video equipment, system design, you go to Dreamedia, they'll take care of all that. If you need install, go to Dreamedia, they'll take care of that by referring you to us. Now, today we're in Point Pleasant, New Jersey, and we're at Shore Point's Barbecue. And we're doing aesthetic treatments today, and I'll show you what that means once we get in there. Basically, we're doing, panels to give this place a better aesthetic look and feel. So let's check it out and see what it looks like. All right, gang, so we're inside now. Let's take a look at what happened here. You can see these fresh panels are going up. A couple of things to note. Number one, the panels look great. Number two, there's a little bit of overlap here. So what we did was we replaced fixtures that were up here, and I'll show you that. See that? Very old, dated fixture. Probably came with the place when they got the space initially, and much different look and feel that it's going to have in here with these new panels. I mean, these are so clean, sleek, modern, and they have a pop to them with the geometry. I really like them, and I think the space is going to look much better. The only thing that needs to be done after this is a little bit of paint, a little bit of trim work to fill in those little gaps, as these aren't the same size as the original panels. Now, let's take a look at the product itself. These are your panels. They can be found on Amazon. These are decorative panels, if you type that right in. They're matte on one side and then glossy on the other side, but the way they get mounted is the flat side, so you're going to have that matte finish, which is really nice. They are paintable. You can do whole walls or whole rooms with them, and I recommend using these in combination with some sort of acoustic paneling, because then you get nice fat foams, and you really get an interplay between the depth and the geometry of this and a contrastic or offsetting different style panel. And then, like I said, you can even paint them. I love the white. I mean, you do a whole room with them. You could make it look like a spaceship. It'd be awesome for a gaming room, something like that. But this stuff is really cool. Not too many purely aesthetic projects, but I'm very happy with the way this is coming out. We're going to show you how to put these up as well. All right, gang, so a couple things I want to show you about actually putting these up. Number one, most of the work is measurements. And what I mean is, if you don't already have anything existing on the ceiling, you're going to have to take a lot of measurements so that you can get a grid laid out across the ceiling. You're probably going to need two guys. You're going to need two ladders, a decent height, to accommodate the ceiling height. You're going to need blue tape or lasers, but the problem with lasers is you would need what, 4 lasers? Yeah, you would need 4 lasers per square, and then you'd have to move the lasers. So to be honest, this is one case where you could center off 2 lasers, that would make sense, but listen, I'm not going to teach you guys how to measure. The point is you got to measure before you put these up. So we had existing tiles we're replacing. We outlined those with blue tape to give us a guide. Now, let's show you how to actually install these things. Now, these panels are really light. They weigh nothing. Steve's going to show you how we lay on our adhesive. We're using adhesive to get these things up. Now, the reason why adhesive is a good solution is because, one, it's quick and easy install. Number two, it's very cost effective. Number three, it really achieves the goal. We're getting what we wanted. We're getting these panels up, in an efficient, cost-effective manner, and they're going to stay up there. They're not going to fall. They're not going to come down, and we're not harming the panel. Like if we were to use any type of fastening hardware or anything like that, we would be punching through the panel, which we shouldn't do with this type of panel. Let's get up there. And all you do is stick it and press it, or glue it and then press it. I need cool new catchphrases for you guys. Look at that. The one tip I will give you is I would only go adhesive right up until, I'd say, maybe a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch away from the edge itself. That's why he's hitting this X pattern with the adhesive, so when we press it on and the adhesive squeezes out and sticks, it's not actually moving into the seam, past the seam, or creating a disaster of adhesive all over the place. So we'll show you one more example of that. You see it where he starts the adhesive? Inside the edge. He ends it inside the edge as well. You don't want to go all the way because then you're going to have glue everywhere. And once you get a line of these laid out, all you're doing is matching the seam on them, you know what I'm saying? There's really not much more than that. So like I said, a lot of the work is the measurements themselves. Once the measurements are done, you can start throwing these up pretty quickly. And if you got 2 guys, 2 ladders, 2 guns, and tubes of adhesive, then you're good to go. Now I showed you where to get the panels. As far as adhesive's concerned, we went with some cheaper Loctite Power Grab. It's got a 0-second grab, so it grabs real quick. You don't need to sit there and hold the panel, which is really nice. And we don't need like the most expensive or the most permanent or the craziest glue because they really don't weigh anything. So $5 or $5.60 a tin or a can or a tube. And I think we're at 3 tubes now. Yeah, we're gonna be at 4 tubes at this. And I think we have 90 panels total. All right, gang, so what do? We showed you guys how to put up some panels. Now, most of the time we're building circuits, but today was purely aesthetics, which is cool. It's something I recommended to the owner, and he said, hey, can you guys do that? And I said, whatever, you want it done? I'll get it done. Whatever, I'm the wire ninja, I don't know, I'll do anything. As long as you pay me, I'll do it. If you want me to sweep the floor and you pay my rates, I'm there. I'll sweep the floor all day, honestly. Yeah, but we showed you the panels, we showed you where to get them, we showed you the glue, where to get it, and how to put these things up. I'm not gonna teach you guys how to measure. I feel like that's a totally separate video. If you don't know how to measure, I should make a video for you, but I just wanna thank you guys for watching. Peace and love, and I'll see you next time.
Oh my gosh, is that the Dreamedia van in my neighborhood? What?